Butterbeer season is underway at Universal Orlando, and that means there's tons of merchandise and also some limited time Butterbeer flavored treats. Greetings everyone, I'm Ashley and I'm back at Universal Orlando. I'm here to try some of the Butterbeer treats. There's some new items on the menu. There's also some returning items. I'm mostly focused on the new ones, but I'm really here to try whatever. And also, it's the last week of Mardi Gras at Universal Studios. The event runs through March 30th, which is just around the corner. And there are still a few items that I haven't had yet. A couple of them are very popular. Everybody's been raving about them. And so I really want to try them before the event ends. So really, the main purpose of my visit is to eat. I'm here to eat food. So let's go. So I decided to head over to the Universal Studios store in City Walk because they have a whole section of Harry Potter stuff, and that's where they have most of the Butterbeer merchandise. So I'm gonna head inside and take a look around. All right, so as soon as you walk in, there's this display here of Butterbeer merchandise. It looks like most of the merchandise has the same color scheme, yellow and green, a little bit of dark blue, navy blue. I have this Butterbeer crossbody bag. It's $50. You can kind of see the inside there, the lining, more the green and yellow and the little Butterbeers. They also have the Butterbeer candy cart, which they've had previous years, so that's not a new item. They also have this Butterbeer bag here. It's kind of like a tote bag, but the material it's made out of is kind of like, it reminds me of like those puffy winter jackets. And the lining is very similar to the crossbody bag. They also have these Butterbeer barrel tumblers. $35. Right over here they have a Butterbeer hat. There's a little Butterbeer emblem on it. And then the Butterbeer patch. It says served hot and cold. We also have this Butterbeer t-shirt. Again, it says served hot and cold.
Worst case, I'll get them that later.
It's $37. Is there anything on the back? Oh, it's got a little Butterbeer symbol on the back. Butterbeer mug. This one's ceramic. It has the little top here. Looks like foam. Okay, so they have this Butterbeer jacket. Sweatshirt jacket with a little Butterbeer on the front, and then the lining, again similar to the crossbody bag, and the back says served hot and cold, and that's $70. And if you like pins, they have Butterbeer pins. They have a magnet here. This was $14. Their keychain, $15. Here's the flannel shirt that was on the model. It's pretty thick. It's got Butterbeer served hot and cold on the back. It seems very heavy to wear in Florida. What's the price? $75. Okay, so they actually had a lot more Butterbeer merchandise than I was expecting, and it seemed like this year they had more apparel items like t-shirts and jackets and stuff like that than they did last year, but I could be misremembering. But anyway, so I've made my way over to Universal Studios. I'm gonna head inside again. My goal is to eat some Butterbeer treats and to get my final bit of Mardi Gras in for the year. So yeah, let's go eat. That Mardi Gras music in full swing there. Just walk in through the archway, and the medallion is still up because Mardi Gras is still going on through March 30th. So over here at the Music Plaza stage is where they have the Mardi Gras concerts, and they're included with your park admission. The last performance of the season is going to be on the 29th, and it'll be TLC. I imagine there's gonna be a lot of people that are gonna be coming out here to see TLC. So if you are interested in seeing TLC, I recommend that you get here really early because people will be out here early lining up. Okay, so today was my first time ever doing the ticketless entry. They didn't even scan my pass. I know they've been testing it, but this is my first time doing it. Basically, they used photo verification, which actually made it really simple because I just walked up, I stood in front of the camera, it verified me, and then I walked right through. So I didn't have to worry about pulling out my pass. And I know they're slowly rolling this out more and more, but yeah, I thought it was really cool, and it was my first time doing it. So over here in the New York section is where most of the Mardi Gras food kiosks are. So it's kind of like its own little Mardi Gras food hub. So my first stop was over at the Puerto Rico kiosk, and I got the pinchos de lechon, the char-grilled pork shoulder with guava barbecue sauce. It looks amazing. It seems to be very, very popular. There was actually a line and like a 10-minute wait to get the food. And it was like standing over there, you could see them, grilling up the meat. And the smoke and the smell, oh, it was just, I was getting really hungry. That's really good. It has that nice smoky flavor. The meat is very tender. And I like that it's on a skewer, so it's easy to eat. I also stopped at the Colombia food kiosk and I got the pan de bono, which is the warm Colombian cassava bread. From the look of it, it reminded me a lot of the cheese bread that they serve over at Epcot, at the Brazil booth during the festivals. But it tasted a little different. And I think it was a lot lighter, but still really good. I actually enjoyed both food items, and I'm glad I got to try them before Mardi Gras ended. Both of them were great. The pinchos de lechon lived up to the hype, so I was glad I got that one. It was very, very good. I hope they bring it back again next year. So anyway, I'm gonna head over to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter Diagon Alley to get some dessert. It's time for Butterbeer treats. Yes. So the Butterbeer treat I decided to get was the ice lolly. This isn't a new item. They had this last year, but it's new to me because I've actually never tried it. So I got it over at the Hopping Pot. As soon as I opened up the packaging, I could smell the Butterbeer. That's good. Strong butterscotch flavor though. So if you don't like butterscotch, then you probably won't like this, but I think it's really good. So I actually was gonna get the Butterbeer Cream Puff, which is one of the new items this year. It's available over at the Leaky Cauldron over here in Diagon Alley and Three Broomsticks over at Islands in Hogsmeade. But the line was really long to get into Leaky Cauldron, and I imagine it's probably the same over at Three Broomsticks just because those are popular dining spots. So instead I decided to get the Butterbeer Fudge, which is not a new item. It's an item that they always have, but part of Butterbeer season is celebrating Butterbeer, right? And Butterbeer flavored things. So I'll have to come back and, for a separate trip and do the brand new items, which is the Butterbeer Cream Puff. And there's also like a Butterbeer chocolate bar. So I'll get those next time. So let's see, I think I'm gonna head towards City Walk because there's one final stop I wanna make. All right, so for my final stop here at Universal, I'm gonna head inside the Epic Universe Preview Center. Now I've been in here many times before, but we're 2 months away from the new theme park opening. May 22nd is the grand opening. And I thought I'd stop inside and just take another look around. I really just wanna look at the model again, because I've I just can't wait until I'm actually inside that park. I actually haven't bought an Epic Universe t-shirt yet, and I think I'm gonna do that today because I want to have it for when the new theme park opens. Isle of Berk is one of my most anticipated worlds to visit. Dark Universe is probably my most anticipated world at Epic Universe because I am obsessed with Dark Universe. I can't wait to walk through Darkmoor, ride Monsters Unchained. So here's the model of Epic Universe, which is already a reality. It's not officially open to the public yet, but there have been team member previews, so people have been going in the park, they've been riding the rides, and then pretty soon the public will be able to. I'm so excited. Like every time I look at this model, I just think about walking through that Kronos there and entering this park for the first time. I'm so excited. And like I said, Dark Universe is like top of my list. Isle of Berk's probably next. And then Super Nintendo World, probably because our version has the Donkey Kong Country as well, so it has the minecart coaster. But yeah, I'm so excited. I always love visiting the Epic Universe Preview Center. If you haven't already, I highly recommend you do that the next time you're at Universal because it's a great chance to kind of get a good idea of what Epic Universe is going to look like. You know, with the model there, you can kind of see the layout of the park, get an idea of, you know, where everything is, all the different lands and where they are in connection to each other. And also you can see some of the merchandise and there's some photo ops in there. So again, highly recommend you do that if you are at Universal. So that's going to do it for me here at Universal Orlando. I hope you enjoyed joining me for one final round of Mardi Gras 2025, as well as a little bit of Butterbeer season. I didn't get to try any of the new items, but that's okay. I'll be back to do that at a later time. Also, I hope you enjoyed taking a peek inside the Epic Universe Preview Center with me. I'm so excited about that new park opening. We're 2 months out. May 22nd is the grand opening date. So anyway, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate that. Jump into the comments and share your thoughts about Epic Universe, like which world you're most excited to see, or if you've already tried some of the new Butterbeer treats, let me know what you thought about those, or even what your favorite Mardi Gras food item was. Anyway, thanks for watching everyone. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.